friends. Good morning. It is Friday. It's May 7th, and our math objective for today is to identify the value of each of the coins. And so last time we worked on the names of the different coins. Today we're going to talk about the value of each of those coins. Okay. And so to get started, I just wanted to take a look at this picture right here. This is all of the coins located right here. Now I'm going to grab my pen here and we're going to kind of see if we can locate the different coins that are on here. The first thing that I notice is that there is no penny. So these are all silver coins, aren't they? They don't have any that are brown or copper colored. So there's no penny located there. I do see the next level up though, and this one right here is a nickel. Okay. I also see that we have a dime, and I also spot a few, three quarters right here. But there's no penny located there, so we're just missing our pennies. Okay, let's go back. And I'm going to bring these up one at a time so that we can take a look at them. So that first coin is called a penny. It has Abraham Lincoln on it. We learned this last time. It's the only brown coin, so it's pretty easy to spot. The penny is the least amount. It is only worth 1 cent. Okay. When I write 1 cent, it looks like this. It's going to look decimal 0 1. Okay. So when whoops, look what I did, folks. Oh, now it got rid of it all together. There we go. So it's going to be decimal point 0 1. So you know how we write the money every day? Whenever we have money amounts, um, there are generally three numbers, okay? And so this one would be like 0 and 1 is 1 cent, okay? We could also write it like this, 1 cent. But the biggest part that you have to remember is that it has a 1 in it, okay? The penny is worth 1. It's the tiniest amount, only worth 1, okay? All right, let's go back and let's select our next one up. Oh, it's not selecting. I hate this program sometimes. Dime isn't selecting either. Or quarter, just only penny. Penny works, nothing else works. All right, we will have to get a blank page going. Let's pull up a blank page, and I'm going to ask for the nickel. The nickel is the next one up in value. Okay, so we have an amount that each of the coins is worth. The nickel is the next one up. So a nickel has a picture of Thomas Jefferson on it. On the other side is the picture of Monticello. We talked about that last time. And this coin is worth, let me pull it over. We would do decimal point 0 5. The important part to remember on this one is that it's worth 5 cents. The number 5 is what you really have to pay attention to. When we write it as a money total, it will always say decimal point 0 5. That means 5 cents. Okay, so 5 cents for the nickel. Okay, let's select our next one up. Whoops, I want my blank page back. There's my blank page. We're going to X out of this, X out of that. Let's bring up a dime. So one way that we can kind of remember these is that we count by ones. Counting by ones is the slowest. Counting by pennies is like counting like by ones. We count by fives. Counting by fives is like counting nickels, fives. And the next way that we count is by tens. And we count by tens in the classroom all the time, right? So counting by tens is right here, counting these dimes. Yeah. So the dime is going to look decimal point 10 for 10 cents right there. Okay. The other way that we could write it is we could write 10 with a cents sign. 10 cents. The important thing to remember is that it's a 10. Okay. Now the dime is the smallest coin by size, but it's not the smallest in amount. So it's actually worth more than the penny, even though it's tinier than the penny. Isn't that crazy? So the dime is worth 10 cents. It's important to remember that. And where's my eraser? Okay, the next one that we want to talk about is the last one, and it's the biggest one. And this one is called a quarter. Here's what a quarter looks like. It's the biggest one. It has Washington on it, George Washington. On the other side, it has an eagle, unless it's a newer quarter, and then it has one of the states with all sorts of different pictures, right? But this side is always the same with George Washington. Now, we count by ones with pennies, we count by fives with nickels, we count by tens with our dimes. Well, when we have a quarter, it's a 1/4 of a dollar. That means we're counting by 25s, which is crazy because it's a bigger amount, right? So when I write this in a money amount, it's going to look like this. Decimal point 25, 25 cents. The other way that I can write it is 25 with a cent sign. The important part is that you remember that it's 25. It's the biggest amount, 25. All right? All right. The next thing that we are going to do is take a look at our worksheets here. And I'm going to do the first one with you. Okay? So up at the top, it's actually kind of nice because they've provided the names for you. Here are the names of the different coins that we have. Okay? Now, I'll give you a hint. The way that they've arranged these is from the smallest amount down here to the biggest amount up here. Okay, so if you know, like on a number line, which is the biggest and which is the smallest of the coins, then you're going to be in great shape. Okay, so let's look at number one. Number one is the penny. Whoa. Penny matches this one right up here. Penny. It's the smallest amount, isn't it? Because it's down here at the beginning. So the smallest amount over here, so I have to look at these. I have decimal point 0.05, decimal point 0.01, decimal point 0.25, decimal point 10. Oh my gosh, I think the smallest amount would be this one right here, 1 cent. And it matches up with my penny. A penny is worth 1. The next one is the nickel. Here's the nickel right here. The nickel is the next highest number. So if we remember correctly, it's worth 5 cents. That's going to be right down here, decimal point 0.05, 5 cents. The next one, oh, this is a quarter. The quarter is up here. The quarter is the biggest amount. So which is bigger, 25 or 10? I believe that 25 is the biggest. So we're going to draw a line from the quarter to the 25 cents. And the last one is our dime. Dime is worth 10 cents. So we're going to draw a line up here. There's one more worksheet right here. It's the same exact type of worksheet. So I'm going to let you guys do this one on your own. I wish you much luck. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. And I will talk to you soon, friends.